The State of Jersey has approved the island's 2017 budget. It's expected to raise £700 million next year. Now, there was lots of detail which came out today. Luxmy Gopal was following the debate. Luxmy, tell me about some of the changes we're expecting to see.
Well, Alison, as often happens with a budget, we're likely to feel it when we buy a round of drinks or when we fill up our car at the pump. But you might also want to take note if you live with your partner but aren't married, because the tax breaks that made it hundreds of pounds cheaper a year to cohabit rather than to live together married are gradually being phased out in the coming years. But from couples tax to corporation tax now, because that was the big debate of today, whether retailers should start paying corporation tax. Now, it's a balancing act, of course, because you want to attract companies in using a low tax rate. So I asked the Treasury Minister what he would do to ensure this wouldn't put companies off.
We would do it very carefully, clearly, and that's why we need the data to be able to bring forward a proposal. All I can say is that two other Crown dependencies have already done it, so we aren't going out on our own. We're simply looking at the options for broadening the corporate tax base.
So basically what the Minister is saying is that Jersey would be joining the Isle of Man and Guernsey in doing this.
Yes, so for example, last year Guernsey decided on a 20% tax rate on retailers earning profits of at least £500,000 a year. And one politician feels that it's time Jersey did the same.
Well, it seemed to me that if we were going to maintain our competition, our competitiveness, then the same rate of tax as the Isle of Man and Guernsey didn't seem, it seemed quite reasonable.
But Senator Ferguson's decision was rejected, wasn't it?
That's right. So it was decided that deciding on figures wouldn't allow enough wiggle room. So instead, the government are going to start reviewing the system. Now, the changes that are coming into effect from next year include a rise on fuel duty and a 1.5% rise on alcohol, though of course that's lower than the 5% originally planned after the states voted for a lower increase. That does mean, though, £700,000 less revenue from the states. But as you can imagine, leaders in the hospitality industry welcome the news.
Luxmy, thank you for joining us tonight.